Example 2 with the normal distribution curve. Again, you see the curve with the vertical lines in front of you. You will notice that we have a mean of 30, mean always goes in the middle, and then the standard deviation of 5. So recall, as you move to the right, we simply add the standard deviation each time we move. So every line is a standard deviation, and we add 5 each side. Now when we go to the left, we subtract. So I start with 30, and then I'm going to subtract 5, subtract 5, subtract 5. Based off of the empirical rule, you know the percentages in here, and these are all percents. 13.5 is the next down. Here's 2.35, and here's 0.15. Again, these are percents based off the empirical rule, which does have a video. Remember, one standard deviation away is 68%, 2 standard deviations is 95%, and 3 standard deviations is 99%, while the entire graph is, or the entire distribution is 100%. So let's go ahead and answer some questions based off of this. What is the probability that an Ivy Tech student will study less than 25 hours a week? Well, 25 is here. Less than that goes to the left. So we're talking about all of these. So 0.15%, 2.35%, and 13.5%. When I add all of these together, I get 16%. What is the probability that an Ivy Tech student will study between 20 and 35? Well, here's 20, here's 35. Between is here, so 13.5 plus 34 plus 34 yields me 81.5. So there's 81.5% chance that an Ivy Tech student will study between 20 and 35 hours a week. Number 10, what is the probability that an Ivy Tech student will study more than 40 hours? Well, here's 40, more is to the right. So when I take the 2.35 plus 0.15, I get 2.5% chance that it's going to happen. Number 11, if 3,000 Ivy Tech students were used for this study, how many of them will study between 25 and 30 hours? Well, between 25 and 30 is 34% of the students. Okay, well, 34% is 0.34. Of means to multiply, and there are 3,000 students. So 0.34 times 3,000 gives me 1,020 students can be expected to study between 25 and 30 hours a week. Number 12, again with 3,000 students, how many of them will study more than 20 hours? Okay, well, 20 hours is here, more than that is all of these. Now I'm going to do it the easy way and say, well, here on the left is 2.5%. That means everybody on the right is everybody else, so they would be 97.5%, right? Because we know side 1 and side 2 have to add together to get 100%. So we know that 97.5% of the students study more than 20 hours a week. So that's 0.975 multiplied by the 3,000 students mentioned in this problem, and we would say that 2,850 out of 3,000 students would study more than 20 hours a week. And that is the application of the empirical rule in the normal distribution.